The third reason that women are like bubblegum is that it sucks, and everyone can agree on this. It absolutely sucks stepping in someone's old gum. So picture this perfect, beautiful, today was a perfect day where I'm from, Washington State. It was like, I took a walk today, man, like it was nice out. It had a little sun, just nice and bright, this beautiful day. And I was just strolling, having this great evening, great afternoon. But just imagine, right? You're walking on this perfect day. And I'm going to even say you're in a wonderific day. It's wonderful and terrific. It's a wonderific, a perfect day. And all of a sudden you're strolling around and you step in some ABC, already been chewed gum. Sticks to your brand new Nikes. Okay, whatever type of day you had, your day immediately gets worse when you step in someone's old gum. That's the worst. The reason that I relate this to women is that when you spend time with ABC gum women, you spend time with the women that have been riding the CC. They've been pogo stick hopping. They have been all over town. You're in that, when you put yourself in that environment, you have to live with the baggage and stickiness of her past relationships. And just like most things with the field of women, it goes both ways and they both go against you, the man, in this. So think of a scenario where, there could be something that her ex-boyfriend or ex-relationship, ex-husband, something that a past boyfriend did that got on her nerves. And it's like a trigger for her. Something that her ex-boyfriend did, and whenever that happened, it's like a trigger for her. And, she gets all upset. Hey, don't bring that up. That brings up past trauma from my past relationship. So there's certain triggers that when you are stepping in some of this ABC gum, there will always be some sticky crap, some sticky drama attached to it from previous relationships. Now, so there'll be guys that kind of walk on eggshells. So, okay, well, her ex-boyfriend did that. Okay, I got to stop doing that. Maybe it's something even like playing video games. Well, he played video games and all of a sudden that's all he did with his life. And so if you play video games, it just tells me from my previous experiences that you don't care about me. You got to deal with some of that baggage from the past relationship. Well, the flip side to this is you also have to deal with the baggage of her comparing you to her ex-boyfriends or the ex-men in her life. If she had excellent, crazy, great sex with some guy in her past, that sticks to her. So when you get committed to this one girl, or you're hanging out with this one girl, you are going to be stepping in all sorts of sticky situations, because now everything that he did that you don't measure up to, now she can penalize you for that as well. So you have to worry about the baggage, the previous triggers that the landmines that if you do it, that brings up her past trauma. And you also have to deal with competing with like the alpha widow syndrome, where the guys in her past that were able to do certain things or to, blow her mind or took her on all these expensive trips, right? Now you have to deal with that. She doesn't forget that in the past. So now it's like, well, this guy never takes me out to really expensive restaurants. My ex used to do that. Do you not love me? Do you not care about me? You're not showing me you care about me. So whenever you are dipping in the ABC type of women, which, to be quite honest, that's most women these days. It's most women. They've stepped in. They've been chewed up a few too many times, and then they're going to be bringing these past baggage that, I don't know, I wasn't alive back in the 50s or 60s, but I would imagine the women back then came with less baggage because they weren't chewed up from all these different Chad and Tyrones that today's women are used to. Oh, Derek, nicely done. Women are like bubble tape. They make the beta take one little piece at a time, but they let Chad open it up and take a huge bite out of the whole thing. Perfectly said. You guys, that's perfectly said. Think of the kid in elementary school that had the bubble tape. Or actually, I remember this in middle school. If you had a piece of gum in your pocket, it was like, if anyone said, hey, do you have gum? I always had gum. So everyone's like, Adam, you always have gum. And I always hated when they would bring that up when we had like a table of 12 people at lunch. Because then if I'm like, well, I got gum and I pass it to one person, then you pass it to everyone and your entire pack of gum is gone. So think about that. Like, think if you had bubble tape at your middle school table and someone's like, hey, can I get a piece of gum? Just like the Betamon, what you would do is you would take it and you would just slowly wring it out and give them like inch at a time. Like, okay, here you go, partitioning it out. But the Chatter Tyrone would just open it up, the dispenser, take it out and just go, just eat right into it. It's like string cheese. Instead of piecing out string cheese, a little piece at once, Chad and Tyrone just take the string cheese and just like, they just eat it all at once. Well said. You guys are creative, man. You guys are creative. Yeah, I like this one. I showed this before, but I gotta show it again. All bubblegum is basically the same, but the bubblegum you talk to claims it's not like other bubblegums. That's right. Okay, Chad. Solid. Can pop in your face just like bubblegum if you're not aware. Yep, great analogy or metaphor. I don't know which one that is. Good point. You guys ever done that? You chew bubblegum, especially with that big bubblicious, man. Chew that big old gum, and man, I love the blow bubbles. Before you know it, you're not paying attention. It pops over, and it's definitely worse now because it gets into my beard if that happens. But yeah, that's so true. If you're not aware when you're chewing bubble gum, it can pop into your face and be a mess. And if you're not aware of what you're getting into when you're dating women, it can pop all over your face and be a mess. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.